going on, everyone? It's your guy, Cole Jackson, back here on Two Guys Watching Football. It's Monday. It's the draft season. It's the return of Mock Draft Monday. I know the channel's been super quiet lately. Been kind of recharging, getting ready for the draft, and we're going to kind of kick things off this week. Got some fun stuff coming to you guys, including some draft film coming. But as you guys know, Mondays, I love to dive into it. If you guys are looking forward to the draft season, you're looking forward to Mock Draft Monday being back, hit the like button and subscribe. And let's get right into it. So before I jump into it, obviously, I think a lot of the hesitation to get into the offseason has been from the Lamar Jackson contract situation. The reality is it's hard to talk about the draft, free agency, all that good stuff without the biggest domino falling. And that's Lamar's contract. So do we need a quarterback? Do we not need a quarterback? So I know the way I'm going to do these is I'm going to give you guys assumptions at the start. And according to, I've been showing this for a while, this was my blueprint to the offseason. New OC, sign Lamar Jackson, trade for DeAndre Hopkins. Obviously, the first one came true with the addition of Todd Monken. But I'm going to work this mock right now off of two things. That's signing Lamar, so we do have a QB1, a top 5 QB1 at that, and we do have DeAndre Hopkins or a similar type of veteran wide receiver coming in. So it doesn't need to be Nuke. Could be like a Mike Evans. I think the Ravens need to address this need with a top wide receiver from the free agency class or from a trade. So obviously, you know, it gets tough because what pick would we give up to do it? How much does that impact the draft? I guess if you guys see me miss on wide receiver early, it's because I want to go the vet route in this mock draft. So let's get right into it. We're using PFF this year. Unfortunately, the draft tool, actually, you know what? I'm going to take myself right out of it. How do I do that? There. You guys don't need to look at me. So same as always, we're going to run it through. We're going to make decisions on the fly. This is being recorded live, so I can't go back, and I'll kind of pause it about 10 picks through, and we'll take a look at what's happened so far. Okay, so in the top 10, you see kind of what you'd expect, most of the usual suspects, 3 QBs going. Wait, 4 QBs? 1, 2, 4 QBs going. No wide receivers yet. Setting up not too bad for the Ravens. I will consider a wide receiver if it is the best player available. Stop it around 15. Still no wide receiver. Oh, Quentin Johnson goes 14 to New England. And this is where I've been seeing them kind of get a run on them. So I don't think we have the ammunition this year to be doing a trade up. I'm going to run it right through to 22. There you see Jackson, Smith-Njigba go right off. So this is a situation that I've been expecting. It's Zay Flowers or it's a trade back for me because there's a couple of guys on this board that I really like. Let's take a look at the trades. See, the thing about a trade is you could trade back with New Orleans and kind of pick up that early 3rd round pick. Maybe you have to throw in something, but you can kind of pick up that extra 3rd, which makes up for the lack of draft compensation. It's that or Zay Flowers, but I really want to go cornerback here first. And so this is the first part I want you guys to comment on. Do you take Zay Flowers here? Do you trade back? Drop a comment down below. Let me know. Let's see if they take this, if I have to throw in something to sweeten the pot. There. So we trade back to 29. There goes Zay Flowers at 24 to the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'm sure that will draw a lot of conversation about teams loading up on the cornerback or at the wide receiver position. I'm going to go Deonte Banks here, cornerback out of Maryland. I know a lot of you that follow the Terps will be familiar with him. Love his play style. Think he complements Marlon Humphrey really well. Big physical press man corner, having him and Marlon on the opposite of each other. I think they bring that nice little attitude that you want out of the Ravens corners. So I'd be really excited about this pick. I know some of you will be disappointed on Zay Flowers being not there, but let me know what you guys think. I want to hear. So we're going to run it through. This is where you really notice how long of a wait it is till the Ravens 3rd round. Not having that 2nd round pick is just tough, but we did pick up 71. We're back on the board, and Andre Carter, edge out of Army, is falling. This is going to be a guy that is going to be super polarizing in draft circles. He's 6'7". He has the athleticism. You guys will see it at the combine later this week of a top edge, but he's thin, he's raw, and he's unrefined, and I want to take a chance on him. I love this kid, love his work ethic. He said everything that I want to see coming out of a guy. You can't teach the size and athletic twitch that he has. But there is a range of outcomes. He's going to either grow into his body, add the play recognition, all that good stuff, and be like a Jason Taylor type guy. I really think he has that type of upside where it's not just so much like he might not be a Hall of Famer, but he's going to have that, big, long edge ability. So I'm going Andre Carter out of Army. Let me know what you guys think. Is that too raw? Is going edge again rubbing you guys the wrong way? Now we have an interesting situation where Nathaniel Dell out of Houston, a guy that I really like, even if they get a vet, I think they got to still keep stacking that depth. This pushes Devin Duvernay down to wide receiver 4 position, which I think is a really good spot to be in, where he can still be contributing in the offense, but he's also, not the first guy off the bench. And if an injury happens, now you have a guy like Dell who has a ton of upside. So we're going to go with Nathaniel Dell out of Houston. I really like the way these first 3 rounds have gone for us. Zay Flowers is going to be the interesting one, but if you come out of this with that edge corner wide receiver combo, I think you're feeling pretty good about where you're at. Now we get into the 4th round. Jacorian Bennett there, going the 2 Maryland corners. It'd be interesting. Just checking. Okay, there's still some guards that I like. I'm actually going to double up at corner, and I'm going to go with Banks's counterpart from Maryland, Jacorian Bennett. He is going to test out of the gym on I think corners run on Sunday, or no, Thursday this week. So you guys keep a lookout for him. He's got a ton of athletic upside. He'll be developing with Jalen Armour-Davis and Pepe Williams. I think that puts your corner room in a really good spot. You can put some of those vets on practice squad, have a pretty deep room. And I want to try and round it out here with a guard. Antonio Mafi is my guy out of UCLA, big physical guy. I think he'd fit really well at that left guard position. And that's kind of how the Ravens, we gave up a 6th-round pick to do that trade back, get that extra 3rd-round pick. So this is how we're going to round it out here. It's going to take a while, but, I really am interested to see what you guys think. And I think the big question is, do you rely on the Ravens to get a vet, or do you go and just take one early like a Zay Flowers? So I really want to hear you guys' feedback on that. I don't think it's going to be the most popular decision I've ever made on one of these, but that's why I do these weekly. We get to try different strategies, try different things. So super excited to hear from you guys on that one. Wow, this takes a long time to wind down. Here is the Baltimore Ravens draft for this mock draft Monday. Let's see what we got. Taking a while to load. Let's get grading. Give me an A. No, we don't want that. Holy. There we go. All right, so they gave us an A for Banks, a B- for the trade, A+ for the next 2. Jacorian Bennett gets a B, and Mafi gets a D, but we get an A+ from PFF, but that's just PFF. I want to hear from you guys. First mock draft Monday of 2023. Let me know what you guys think below. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed this. Hit subscribe if you want to come back for more content. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Peace out, everyone.